Good evening. My name is Thomas Lee, spelling L-H-E-E. I live in 226 Sheridan Road, across the street of Centennial Park for the last 6 years. Prior to that, I was a property owner at the 999 Pine Tree Lane since 1988. So I lived a total about 20 years in village of Winnetka. I raised the two sons here, both graduated from Uchiha High School. I was born in Japan, lived in Korea, and this is 37 years in the United States. All three countries, I was fascinated with the way the village is running in this country, especially the village of Winnetka. Number one, because you have a private property ownership better than any other countries. When your private property ownership is diminished or governed by any governmental agencies, you're losing your concept of a freedom, conservatism, or liberty. And I was fascinated with another concept of what they call the freedom of liberty. Unless you have the property ownership, your freedom will be diminished. Like Edmund Burke or Russell Kirk indicated, that true concept of conservatism, like a village of Winnetka, comes from two principal democratic concepts, which is liberty and property ownership. I don't want to be any of those concepts to be diminished by creating another ad hoc committee here. Most of all, the houses I live is considered as not as a historical landmark, however, has a very significant historical significance there. It's considered as a 16th century Italian Renaissance revival house. It's built in 1927. All the owners of 5 houses are doing their best to preserve original concept of the property. Especially, although I'm not Italian, but I live in an Italian house there. But they try to do their best to keep the original concept of the Italian villa house. My concept is leave the people alone. Do not create another governmental agency or ad hoc to trying to govern whatever the freedom of they have or the ownership